Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you today. I have a very spicy deck for you this time. It's a deck which I think has been around in the past, but the idea is to play zero cost cards. You've got Wasp, Yellowjacket. You combine them with Wong, Shuri, and either Absorbing Man, I don't have Absorbing Man in my collection, or Forge. You use all of those plus Odin on turn 6 and a zero cost to play the mother of all zero cost cards. It comes down at like 100 strength potentially, Yellowjacket, which is really, really cool. Very cool combo. And you get that big Odin as well in the Wong location. So that's the uber nuts combo with this deck. But you've got lots of different other lines. You've got things like Gambit with Wong can be very strong. Nice rhyme there, of course. We've got Doctor Doom with Odin, which you can ramp out with Psylocke. You can play that on a Wong, fill the board with Doctor Doom bots. There's a Killmonger in there just to be difficult to deal with for those one-cost decks. Yeah, I think this deck's actually pretty damn decent, like, just as a deck. But when you get that combo, when you assemble all the pieces, it's really something to behold. So, been enjoying this one a lot, and I think it's quite potent. Let me know what you think of this new format. I'm trying out, like, not showing the cards, you know, and revealing them one by one, but instead a bit faster, getting into that gameplay right away. So let me know down below if that's something you like, or if you would like the old format and prefer that. With that being said, let's play some games. Oh, we're going to be up against Fino. Fino from Hearthstone, I believe. This is his account. Interesting. We have the Zabu, but no Wong, no Shuri just yet. Those are key cards, I think, for the deck. I will play my Zabu. I guess I'll play it in the Bifrost. Putting stuff into Vormir can't really be a bad thing. I can always play maybe a Wasp or something into Vormir if I draw it. Otherwise, we maybe just go for Doctor Doom Odin line with a Psylocke to get those up. Ooh, TVA. Actually, not even that bad for me because I have Gambit. I think that's kind of fine, and Yellowjacket, right? So that's kind of interesting. Let's just play Wong then, and then probably Gambit over here. Could go Yellowjacket on the right, Wong, Gambit left. Let's keep our options open, I think. Sliding on into Vormir probably is good right there. They're going to probably also play cards here. I mean, I don't think it should really matter. We just have insane Gambit value right now. It's actually kind of one of the better card stab. Ooh, Wasp as well. Bloody Nora, that is very good for me. So we've got 5 points coming in here. We're going to snipe 2 of these. We should kind of have the Bifrost one, I feel like. I'm just going to play cards in the right. I think we should win. I mean, it depends what they'll have here, of course. I'm not going to snap because I don't want to inflate the cubes too much. It's a pretty interesting game here. We'll see if we have enough points. I mean, 4 mana, they can definitely do some stuff. We managed to snipe the Bishop, which I guess is good. Do they have enough in the right? Okay. Looks like they get completely wrecked. Silver Surfer ending on turn 4, not really that great. Okay, bit of a bizarre game there, but Gambit coming through and helping us when we needed him. Okay, very nice. Alright, we have Wong in hand. Oh, Onslaught Citadel as well. That's going to be nutty here, surely. Perhaps with the Zabu, but I think honestly we don't even put the Zabu in there. We just play Wong there and go absolutely crazy nuts. They do have Thanos. They're a Thanos deck. So Leech is something that could hurt, I suppose, if they have that. Ooh, Gamma Lab as well. I mean, I've got to play my Zabu there, surely, into Wong, into Forge, Psylocke. I mean, this is maybe not all in the Wong location, but Forge certainly should be good there. So now I just need Shuri and I need a zero cost. If we draw those, then we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. I'll probably snap on this. I mean, I would snap on this. Just, you know, in general, it's a good snap, but here, yeah, we do have Wasp. Yellowjacket's a bit better. You get sort of double the strength with the Shuri, but I'm only going to get 1 Hulk, which is a bit sad. But you know what they say, 1 Hulk is better than none Hulk. Who knows what they're saying these days? It's certainly not better than 2 Hulks. I'll say that much. But yeah, I would snap here normally. I'm not going to because I just don't want to... I don't want to get too high in the rankings so that I start facing bots and stuff. That's no fun. Forge Psylocke here? Honestly, I'll play Psylocke in the Vormir. That seems like the play. And then the Forge is getting a huge amount of buffs. It's pretty funny. Reality Stone actually is going to come in. It's something that Thanos can have, of course. And we do need to draw cards here. Oh, the Leech is quite nasty. But we at least don't have Shuri in hand, so gonna get some great Forge value. Not so much Odin. Odin not gonna be a card that really does anything. Ooh, Mindscape as well. That's very interesting. It is gonna mean we could just dump our hand, probably. I think this is still a pretty okay situation for us. Oh, Ooh, Doctor Doom's a decent draw, honestly. Doctor Doom is pretty damn solid. I will play that here. Where do we want to play our low-cost cards? Probably... We're getting a 10-point position in the mid, but I think we want to keep it open in case we want to do Chavez there. So maybe let's just do something like this. Yeah, I think that's the way. We're going to give them an Odin. It's not the strongest play ever. They're going to Shang us, okay. That's pretty decent. But let's see. Hopefully we win the left here. Yep, looks like left is solid for us. We get a pretty huge Doom. Could have been a lot better. Could have certainly been a lot better. Let's see. Is this going to be enough? We're giving them an Odin, right? They do have extra energy, but I think probably they can't overtake us. Yeah, we've even got an arrow to sort of secure the game, I guess, which is interesting. The arrow can actually do something. It's not going to be too bad. They're going to have to retreat there. So we didn't quite get the full combo, but we got some decent Doom value there. Honestly, Doctor Doom, Wong is just a really solid combo. Like, I feel like, and even Odin as well. If you can get all of those off, like, which you can do, you can Psylocke into Doom, Odin on Wong. It's pretty decent, I think. It's a pretty good way to do stuff. Ooh, Project Pegasus. That's a good location for us for sure. How do we want to go about things? Just playing Doctor Doom seems okay. It's okay. The downside is, I mean, we probably have to do it, right? It sets up my Odin. I could go Psylocke, Zabu, Killmonger. That's also an okay play. It's not going to give me very much to do in the subsequent turns, although it will keep me open to a Wong play, I guess. I think I'll play Doctor Doom. I think it's the safer line, and they're just going to play some big Shuri-type units here, by the looks of things. Ooh, Ebony Maw we can really counteract with the Killmonger here, which is good. Kind of surprised they didn't negate the Ebony Maw downside there. It's maybe a little greedy from the opponent. I'll go ahead and play Zabu. Gives me the option of doing like Shuri for cheaper. They got Sauron here. Okay, it's a good card. It's decent. Turn 5, what do we even want to draw? Wong could be okay. I think I just, for now, will probably just play Psylocke and pass, in all honesty. I think Psylocke pass is my line, because I don't want to give them the option to play units on the left, right? That wouldn't be too good for me. And now we can go Odin, which seems good. Does seem pretty good. I'll probably Odin here. Finisher, Shuri, Killmonger, and then 1. I'm liking the spot we're in. I would snap here, for sure. Again, I'm not going to do snaps. I'll just say out loud when I would. Because I don't want to, again, get my rank too high. Ooh, Nimrod coming in here. Whoa, that's unexpected, although it looks like they're going to struggle to do much with this. I mean, I could be wrong about that. I think the play here is pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to be a... I think we're going to try to win the middle and the left, of course, so I will play in this way. I'm not sure what their last play will be. Maybe just a Zola or so, something like that. I'm not sure. Not too sure. Arrow, yeah, that's not cutting it these days. I'm not going to be doing very much against us here. Nice little win there. That was an interesting game. Into another game we go. Nexus should be very good for me, theoretically. That's a location that we can just, you know, go absolutely nutty with Shuri and such. +1 energy this turn. Do we want to use that with perhaps a Killmonger? Or even a Gambit? Yeah, I think Killmonger will be good. This might be a Gambit game, just from the looks of our hand here. I'm going to keep myself open on turn 3 in case we draw Forge, Psylocke, Zabu. None of which are amazing, but we do actually clear the rocks as well here, which is cool. That's pretty reasonable. Oh, the raft gonna be a thing. Okay, we may have to change up our plans here. I think I'll go for a Gambit here. I hope it doesn't discard Wong, because I really would like the raft. I don't think we're going for the Shuri line. I mean, I could still go for it if I draw Shuri next turn, maybe, or the turn after. But I think going for the raft is kind of okay here. I'm gonna go for Gambit, get a Sniper Rooney. Oh, we actually did draw the Shuri. Okay, so I may have goofed up a little here. But I think we just go for the Wong into Shuri line and then maybe play Chavez at the end. This should also be fine. I'm not doing the combo. I should do the combo. I should really try to do that. Sort of the whole point of the deck. But no worries. I think with Raft, it'll be totally fine. We'll get that Nexus popping off in an ideal world. Double Shuri plus a Chavez or whatever we would get from the Raft. Arno Zola is not a very good card here, although it can get rid of the Hobgoblin, which is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to play this out. Oh, goodness me. I think I'm going to play this out. I could just go for the double. I mean, the double's really strong, especially if we I mean, we can play the Zola here. It's not amazing, but it does give us some extra strength there as well. I think the double will be enough, right? Let's see here. These bot green goblins, hobgoblins on Nexus are actually quite problematic. I could also go for Zola onto the hobgoblin or whatever, but that's... Oh, really? Really? They're actually going to play a bloody storm here? Oh my god, that's not cutting it. But certainly made for an interesting finish there. Not expected at all. Could have been bad maybe if we went with the Zola line. Although I think probably always winning there with that 36-point Chavez. All right. Oh, this is the one. Oh, whoa. Nexus as well? Oh my goodness. Nah, this is actually the game. This is the game that I always wanted to win. We've got Forge, Wong, Shuri. Okay, so Car makes things a little interesting. I'm actually going to skip turn here, I think, because I want to minimize the chance of losing my wombo combo, right? And we get Doom out, that's reasonable. Although it limits our space a little bit here. Oh, Titan for Odin. Oh my god, what is going on here right now? Okay, so we have the combo, right? We can go Wong, we can go Shuri, and then we can go Odin, Yellowjacket. So that's got to be the line, right? It's going to make a really big guy. So I can sort of wait on the Forge here. I think I'm just going to skip my turn. Oh, Storm gets rid of Nexus. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's a little bit annoying, but we can always re-trigger the Doctor Doom, so that's good. Let me go with the Wong here. Yeah, we're going to be able to like completely fill the... This is really good for me, obviously. Probably the opponent will just retreat, I would imagine, seeing this this Wong Doctor Doom, so it would have been a really good snap before playing Wong there. So now we want to go with the Shuri. I should have maybe played Forge, although I'm not even sure that was worth it, because the Doctor Doom is going to swarm and it's more points than Forge probably. And then we're going to go Odin, Yellowjacket. That should just always win, because we're going to get the double buff on Odin. So I would be snapping, but guys, how many times do I have to say it? I'm not going to snap. I normally would. Oh, they actually have a Cosmo. Okay, that's a bloody big problem. Well, it's a good thing I didn't snap, eh? Cosmo shuts our combo down. That is certainly a card that gets you. Unfortunately, I am a combo deck, so there's not much I can do about that. We're just going to have to retreat. But that's the benefit of not snapping, I guess. I would have been punished by the Cosmo. Let's see if we can assemble the Exodia. I really would like to. That's my mission. That is my mission here. Korg coming into the rickety bridge, interestingly. I wonder if they have a way to get rid of that, maybe. Oh my goodness. Well, Cannon Embassy would normally be really good for me, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's pretty good with the Yellowjacket in general. Really good with Shuri. And Wong sort of makes the combo twice as powerful. So it's sort of exponential, right? The more buffs you have. Grand Central's going to put cards there, which I don't love. So I think I'll go into the middle. Will I? No, I will go there with Zabu. I will go there with Zabu. Cloak as well. What are these cards? Quite an interesting deck from the opponent by the looks of things. Do we want to just play the Forge? It's a bit rubbish. The Gambit Killmonger is a pretty strong turn 6 line, but we don't have Wong to sort of supplement it. Maybe I'll go Forge in the left, just sort of throw that card away in the rickety bridge. Seems fairly reasonable. Juggernaut not going to do anything here. That's good. So do I want to just sort of dump my hand a bit here? I think I do, right? We're drawing Chavez at the end. You know what? We should probably take away the lizard value a bit here, surely. Which means I will play the rock after. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll try to win middle. Bit of a weird situation. Bit of a weird one. But let's see how it goes. They're taking my Odin. Okay, that's sort of rude. The downside here is, well, I guess if we're taking Gambit, we can't take Odin anyway, so it's pretty fine. Okay, Gambit, that's the wrong one, but if you hit the right unit, I'll be okay with you. Coming down here, hit the Dark Hawk, I guess. Yeah, that's good. And just Chavez, right? This might be winning. I think fairly decent chances with Rickety Bridge, but it's probably going to have to get out of here. Okay, we got the best snipe with the Gambit, though. That was a bit lucky. We've got the Wong. First piece of the puzzle. It's difficult to assemble this full-on combo, I will say that much. It's very difficult to get all of the right pieces, but here we do have... I mean, we could have done it, I think, in several games, but I was sort of not playing for it, or the opponent had Cosmo. But here, it's looking good. It's looking acceptable. We can probably just play Killmonger first, right? I think we can afford to play the Killmonger on the Mojo World, just to have as many units as possible there to win that. The opponent's snapping me here, which is bold. I'm actually ahead in tempo right now. They might have a Cosmo, I guess. That would be a problem for me. Oh, they're waving. Okay, interesting. Well, that's not great for me. It probably means Galactus is coming, which means I have to abandon the Mojo World, I think. And we have to decide where we think Galactus would go. I could also skip, but that doesn't seem ever winning. I think I've just got a 50-50 and choose correctly. Where do you think they would play? I think they would play it here. Yep. Okay, so we actually have a chance here. We've got the Wong down. It's very strong. We can do Shuri. Provided we don't get locked out of our board by something like a Dr. Octopus, that would be a problem. Provided we don't get locked out, we're going to be maybe okay with the Shuri. I will play it here. Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus are both problems. Hobgoblin less so. Shuri also less of a problem. I think we can beat this pretty reliably. We just go Odin. Unfortunately, I do have priority, so that means that a Shang-Chi would get me. Shang-Chi would be getting me here, but I'm not going to play around a Shang-Chi at this point. We've got the combo. We've assembled the combo against Galactus, funnily enough. So it's a 32-point Odin, and we double trigger again for a 16-point Wasp. Okay, they've seen my play now. That's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem, guys, because, of course, with them seeing what we're doing, we might have to play around a Shang-Chi potentially, right? Which I can do, and I think I will do, right? I think it should be the play here. It's kind of the only card that beats me. So we can go Forge first into just Wasp to play around Shang. Is that good enough? We're going to get the double Forge buff onto Wasp. I think it's probably enough to beat Shang. Let's send it this way. Nah, they're going to retreat. They can't beat the Wombo combo. I technically got to pull it off there. It wasn't quite as exciting because we didn't do the Yellowjacket, but this deck's honestly not bad as a deck. Like, it's actually quite a decent deck. I'm surprised that this sort of combo approach sort of just works fairly well. Let's go Zabu into Lab. That seems fine. But yeah, the combo, you don't necessarily even need it, right? You've got lots of little mini combos that work here, actually. In some way, they work a bit better anyway. Well, we've drawn Shuri. That's good. No Wong just yet, though. I'll probably go Psylocke left, Forge in the right, and then hopefully we draw Wong. I need Wong for the Shuri to be popping off. We would like to get the Forge buff onto the unit before Shuri buff, right? We'd like to play Forge into Wong, into Shuri, into Odin, into zero cost. That's sort of the dream, the ideal. Okay, there is Wong. Very good. We will play him in the right location. So now we just need a zero cost card, right? So it's actually a 50-50 to draw it. If we don't draw it, we can go with Dr. Doom as a win condition instead, potentially, instead of going for the Odin line, which I appreciate. I appreciate that the deck is flexible, you know? Okay, Omega Red's a bit spooky, honestly. Okay, we drew it. This would definitely be a snap from me. We drew the Yellowjacket. We've got the Uber Nuts. We've got the Shuri. We've got the Odin. Downside here is often the opponent is probably retreating if they don't have a good answer to Wong. Wong as a card is quite difficult to get cubes from, I think, if you're trying to climb. Okay, here it comes. We've got Iron Man in the left. That's also quite scary, but I think we should be okay with the combo. The Yellowjacket's going to be pretty massive, actually. We'll just play it mid, I think. I mean, we could even play it on the left, but I don't know how a Spectrum would go. And the Odin will be enough, so no snaps here, but I am pulling off the full Exodia combo. Let's go, dude. And against an ongoing deck, nonetheless. Interestingly. Odin for 32? I mean, that's pretty good. That's certainly not too shabby. Here comes the double Forge onto Yellowjacket, the double Shuri onto Yellowjacket. This is the dream. Wait, it's the quadruple Forge. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's a pretty big Yellowjacket. Nice. So thanks very much for watching, guys. That was a fun one. I actually really think this deck's pretty good for a combo deck. You've got lots of different lines. You can do Gambit stuff. You can do Dr. Doom stuff if you don't find that Wombo combo. But that combo is very funny when it works. Actually quite powerful as well and unexpected. So cool deck here. Really enjoyed that one. Had some fun games. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe as always for more content, and I'll see you next time.